Hey, everybody, welcome to the SkyLounge podcast, episode number 293. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode. Follow me at the SkyLounge on SoundCloud, iTunes, and Google Podcast, and also check out the SkyLounge on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And without any further ado, let's get shit started with episode number 293. Bro by Brew being belittled by bases and bowels. Untitled Rant Largo, Game 4, and my nerves as that shit will be tested as we are headed into the bottom of the seventh inning of the World Series. Game 4 between the LA Dodgers and the Tampa Bay Rays, as the Dodgers have a 2-1 series lead and a 6-5 lead in this game right now. And somehow, some way, Pedro Baez is back as the pitcher in the bottom of the seventh inning for the LA Dodgers. Holy fucking shit. Why am I so frustrated about that decision, boys and girls? Well, I'll tell you why the fuck I'm so goddamn frustrated about that decision. So, up to the bottom of the sixth inning, the Dodgers had a pretty decent control of the game at 4-2. Now, this is because despite the fact that you had Randy Arozarena scoring a home run there and Hunter Renfroe scoring a solo home run, the Dodgers kept this pretty tight. Julio Urias came out pretty hot, other than giving up the 2 solo home runs, but Justin Turner doing his thing, Corey Seager doing his thing, Kike Hernandez getting hot pretty well. And, having JT and Corey Seager hit solo home runs really set the tone of the game for the Dodgers. However, all that shit kind of shifted in the bottom of the sixth inning, where Pedro Baez goes ahead and gives up a 3-run home run. Because Brandon Lau, who has been absolutely mediocre all throughout the fucking World Series, he gets his first major hit of significance. A bit redundant there, but I was so frustrated watching that shit happen. But you have the Dodgers going down 5-4, headed to the top of the seventh inning. And this is where you have a little bit of Dodgers magic going on here, if I do say so myself, because not only does Corey Seager and JT get a base hit and goes ahead and set Max Muncy to success, you feel the relief pitchers of the Rays just kind of stumbling about, despite the fact that, yes, they are really good when they need to be, but the Dodgers can pressure you, that kind of offense. And when Max Muncy actually gets a 3-pitch strikeout, right, on with runners at second and third, it's extremely frustrating. But you follow that up with Will Smith, who also gets a 3-pitch strikeout. It's just frustrating to all hell. But this is where I really have to look at the opposition and the Tampa Bay Rays manager in is it Cash? Dude, why the fuck did you just intentionally walk Cody Bellinger, loading up the bases, and think Jock Peterson wasn't going to do anything? So Jock actually goes ahead and gets an RBI double here, where motherfucking JT Seager scores. And mind you, boys and girls, oh my God, are you kidding me, Pedro Baez? Are you fucking kidding me? You gotta be fucking Kiermaier, motherfucking Kiermaier gets a solo homer here. Why is this asshole still on the mound? Why is this asshole still on the mound? Bro, you gotta be fucking kidding me right now. You have got to be fucking kidding me right now. 426 fucking feet for Kiermaier. Are you fucking kidding me right now, Pedro Baez? 1 out on a 2-1 count. Holy shit, why is he still on the mound? Seriously, why the fuck is this asshole still on the mound? You went up 6-5. You had potential momentum, Dave Roberts. How the fuck does this not register in your head that you don't put out your weakest fucking relief pitcher in Pedro Baez? You can definitely argue that Pedro might not be the worst, right? Sure. You think that, but Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. This fucking jackass is going to cost us the game. This fucking asshole throwing balls, can't locate his fucking pitches, is still in the motherfucking game because Dave Roberts, as good as he can be, he has these fucking brain fart moments. Like, why do you respect Pedro Baez to this point of destroying your fucking team? Dave, Pedro Baez alone just let in 4 fucking runs. Like, what in the actual fuck do you think comes out of this? Like, what benefit comes out of this? He just threw 3 balls. He just threw 3 straight balls. Pedro Baez sucks ass. This motherfucker is ass. And you know what? Sure, he has some decent moments in the NLCS and all that bullshit, but this is the World Series. You're up 2-1. Why aren't you just trying to fucking snuff these guys out, dude? If the plan right now at the bottom of the 7th inning is to have Pedro Baez pitch, like I just realized that Arozarena is warming up right now, and oh my fucking god, Pedro Pat, you can't locate shit, you fat sack of shit. Why the fuck are you still on the mound? Why is he still on the mound? Why is he still on the mound? Why is he still on the mound? What, Dave Roberts, why is he still on the fucking mound? This piece of shit just gave up 4 fucking runs. This piece of shit just gave up 4 fucking runs by himself. Straight down the fucking middle. Like, do you want to lose, you fat shit? Do you want to spend the offseason feeling like a fucking sorry fucking piece of shit and just eat fucking goddamn marshmallows and whatever fucking crap you eat over there? Fuck you, Pedro Baez. Seriously. Why in the fuck is this asshole still on the fucking mound? Seriously. Seriously. This is fucking embarrassing. In the World Series, the biggest fucking stage in baseball, Dave Roberts continuously shits the bed. This motherfucker seriously leaves on Pedro Baez with Randy Arozarena on the bat. Like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Watch Randy Arozarena 3 for 3 tonight. Do some fucking bullshit right here on Pedro Baez. This is pissing me the fuck off. Yeah, wipe the sweat off your fucking face, you fat fuck. And I know I'm a fat fuck too. But, oh yeah, now you're getting Kolarek ready. Yeah, now you're getting him ready in the bullpen. You didn't get him ready in the middle of the 7th inning or like sometime between that shit, Dave Roberts. You just now are warming up Kolarek. You gotta be fucking shitting me, Dave Roberts. Do you really want to lose? Do you really want to become a fucking meme of going to 3 World Series in 4 years and lose? You fucking asshole. Being up 2-1? Oh my. Fucking kidding me. I'm so goddamn mad right now because the shit that you just built up at the fucking top of the 7th inning with those 2 runs scored by JT and Seager, you just snuffed that momentum by leaving Pedro Baez on the fucking mound. Now, granted, could it be the fucking 3-hit, 3 batter minimum shit? I don't know. I'm pretty sure Pedro already passed that shit when he fucked up at the fucking bottom of the 6th inning. But here he goes again. Asshole, thinking that, everything's going to be good. But okay, thank God, double play. Piece of shit, Pedro Baez, dude. Why the fuck was he still on there? Thank God he's out in the 8th inning, man. I never want to see this asshole pitch for the Dodgers again. I never want to see fucking Pedro Baez pitch for the goddamn Dodgers ever again. But at least with this inning, despite Pedro Baez's fucking brain fart, it still feels as though the Rays are clawing back more than the Dodgers are seeking a comeback or kind of crawling back. So I guess if I'm going to take a positive right now, I'm going to put that up there. But, this game is fucking stressful, dude. I knew Game 4 was going to be stressful because as much as I said, Game 3, the winner is going to determine the series winner. But I got to tell you, this Game 4 has been unnecessarily stressful. Again, Julio Urias, I think he did okay for what he could have, done really, with just kind of his inconsistent reps and his game time. So I can kind of understand that shit from a starter's perspective. And, in a way, you have to try to give the same kind of benefit of the doubt to guys like Pedro Baez. But, dude, you played game one. Is it game two? I'm pretty sure it was game two. But, oh, good Lord, Pedro Baez, that inning. Those back-to-back innings. You just gave up 4 runs by yourself, dude. Like, do you really think I ever want to see him pitch again in Dodgers blue? Hell no. Hell no. That was fucking bad, dude. I'm really hoping this top of the 8th inning. Who do you got? Who do you got coming up? You got what? CT3, I'm sure. Is that right? It's a CT3. I'm pretty sure CT3, AJ Pollock, and Mookie. I'm hoping that's the order, maybe. But we got to get going, man. We got to fucking put this game out of the reach of the Rays, because Game 4 is really make or break for the Dodgers, if I'm not mistaken, man. Right now. I mean, in terms of momentum, you can't lose this game, Dodgers. Otherwise, you might lose the actual series, which would... Oh, God, I don't want to think about this shit. I don't. Just keep taking it a game at a time, but we have to close this game out. We have to win this game. You cannot fucking slip up. You cannot fucking slip up in a game where Pedro Baez was just an absolute disaster. You can't. I mean, the hitting has been good enough, and so hopefully something good happens, dude. Whilst all these fucking stupid-ass commercials are going on. What show are you promoting right now? Fox commercials and all these garbage-ass Discovery Week. Yeah, I swear to God, man. You watch enough mainstream shit, like you just don't realize how crazy and ridiculous a lot of mainstream shit is. But you step out of it, you pull your brain out of that shit, and you put it back in. You're like, whoa, what the fuck is going on? Kind of like a paradigm shift in a very sense of the idea. But the thing is, with all the shit going down right now, I don't know if I can process that. Sorry, kids. I just got a little distracted seeing Chris Taylor step up to the plate, batting 8th, actually, here. So it might actually just be Chris Taylor, AJ Pollock, and Mookie Betts, the next 3 batters. So hopefully the Dodgers can capitalize here. And you know what? Speaking of commercials, man, there's a reason why a lot of younger folks, right, tend not to watch baseball, not get too crazy about it. And it's mainly because I really think those commercials, man, even me, who is watching his team in the World Series, can doze off a little bit when you put on too much commercials. And a lot of these commercials, man, it's just fucking trash. A lot of these fucking commercials are goddamn trash. And you just really wonder, like what are you selling? Majority of these commercials now, it's almost to the point of ridiculousness and just random meme shit. It doesn't make any sense what they're actually selling. Like, those Geico commercials? Half the time, I don't even know what the fuck is going on. The fucking lizard pops out with a scary ass house. Like, what the fuck are you promoting here? Oh, insurance. Oh, okay. That makes so much fucking sense. I swear TV has gone really fucking weird. Oh, CT3, another foul ball there. 1-2 count, no out. Hoping that CT3 can keep this guy on the mound, keep that pitch count high. Keep this inning going for a little bit, right? Make sure that we get a win here, some fucking runs. Really hoping the Dodgers can score some runs this inning. But, ooh, that's a ball. Yep. Motion-wise, it looked as though CT3 just kind of swung at that shit. But, a little close. A little close, but oof, that might be a swing, no? No, not a swing. All right, good. Oof, good. Consider the ball, 2-2 count. And CT3 home. Oh shit, nope. It's not a home run. But hey. RBI double? RBI double. There you go. Ooh, shake them hands. Barrels? What? Barrels. Oh, CT3, RBI double. That's what I'm talking about, baby. CT3 2 clutch. CT3 2 clutch. CT3 2 clutch. You see how the mood fucking changes that quickly? I know. I should know better, but oh, Pedro Baez seriously pissed me off. Back-to-back innings of just ridiculous bullshit. Yeah, man. A CT3's little hit right here bounces right off the fucking fence. But here's the thing with this. A little more juice, that's a home run. A little more juice, that's a solo homer right there. But CT3 leadoff RBI double to set up AJ Pollock really nicely here. But Anderson's going to get a little visit on the mound. And dude, this pitching coach is kind of like a wizard at times. Like, there are moments where you think, okay, could be the manager's fault overall for, some of the macro managed details, but dude, that pitching coach is actually pretty fucking magical. He just kind of sprinkles words together like, hey, just do this shit. Other guy's like, okay, yeah, got it. And I know that's a really brilliant way of analyzing baseball. Real insightful shit right there, man. Oh, yeah. I do like to pride myself on complexity. Oh God, fuck off with that shit. I'm retarded, man. I'm goddamn retarded, and I'll admit to that because I'm not perfect, and neither is the Rays. But they know their imperfection perfectly, in a sense. So because they know their hitting can be a little bit dulled out, except for a night like tonight where they've already scored 6 fucking runs, they need to make sure within that imperfection you go for the strengthening of your strength, going with your strength. It's actually Kike Hernandez on bat for 9th, and so yeah, the TV is actually showing right now there's about 4 players left in the Rays bullpen, and Anderson is 15 pitches. And so if you can keep Anderson on the mound for quite some time and just try to burn through as many relief pitchers in this game as you can, obviously it's the key to win the series. But bunt action gone awry for Kike Hernandez, unfortunately. But hey, decent effort, not terrible. I'll take that. I'll take that. 1 out, runner on second. Good old CT3, our boy. But Mookie's coming out. Mookie coming out. Oh. The bunting action failed. That makes me sad. I mean, even if it was a foul ball here, pretty sure. Is that Lau? That's not Lau. I think that's Rule. I have no idea who the guy is, but he would have caught that. But now with 1 out, CT3 on second base, you have Mookie Betts on bat. And Mookie is ready to fucking pop something out of the goddamn park right now. I get a good feeling about Mookie Betts at bat right now. He has been really quiet tonight, 0 for 4. And you would imagine Mookie saves his best shit for the clutch. Nowadays, when I watch Mookie, I just think of that fucking Michael Jordan commercial. Sometimes I think that he is me. Oh, fuck. Oh, Mookie, motherfucking 0 for 5, dude. Are you kidding me? Damn it. Immediate out. But CT3 is still there on second base. So, still a bit of a lifeline with 2 outs left. And here's the curious part too, boys and girls. The Dodgers have scored the most runs with 2 outs in this postseason. I believe the number they said was like 52 or 54. Now it might be 54 because of that 2-run fun time over there in the top of the 7th inning. So never count out the Dodgers even at 2 out. And here's the thing: you got Corey Seager at bat, and I'm pretty sure Randy Arozarena, scoring his 9th home run of the postseason and leading all time right now, if I'm not mistaken. Corey's going to be wanting in on that shit. Corey's at 8. And I get it, man. Contextually, it's amazing what Arozarena is doing, but I need Corey Seager to tighten up and get another fucking homer here. That would be brilliant stuff. But, oof. Swung real wide there. Ball dipped nice and low, and that was just a fucking huge miss there for Corey. Unfortunate, but the ball just takes a nice little dip. Good pitch by Anderson. Game is still 6-6, ladies and gentlemen, and I am really, really fucking nervous, as was suggested in the title. But here we go, another ball. I mean, that time, the first time it wasn't a ball because Corey swung at that shit. But now it's a ball. Placement-wise, I mean, the first pitch, it was a ball. But now you go ahead and have Anderson figuring out what he's going to pitch out. And you're hoping Corey Seager can get something here with 2 outs. CT3 on second base. Is he trying to steal to third? Nah. That's just a nice little ball. 2-1 count. Loving what Corey Seager is doing. But if I have to pick MVPs for either teams right now, obviously Randy Arozarena. There's really no other words about the Tampa Bay Rays' potential MVP there, Randy Arozarena. But for the Dodgers, it has to be Mookie Betts. Despite the relatively poor game that he's been having today, and that is a little bit concerning. I'm not going to lie about that. But you would really hope the Dodgers can extend this inning here a little bit with Corey Seager on a 2-2 count. And I'm nervous, man. I'm nervous because I don't know how much Dave Roberts is going to fucking choke on his own dick. Because he has a fucking annoying tendency to do that shit. But here we are, kids. Waiting and waiting for Anderson to throw a goddamn pitch to Corey Seager. I'm hoping it's a ball. Right outside the strike zone, and maybe the catcher there spills it a little bit. But a 3-2 count would actually work tremendously here. But Corey Seager. Oh, ball drops. Yes. I believe that's a scored run for CT3, ladies and gentlemen. Now the score is 7-6 in the favor of the Dodgers. Corey Seager, baby. Corey Seager, baby. And this is why, Randy Arozarena as the MVP on the Rays side. Corey Seager, I mean, as good as he is, I would still say Mookie Betts because, oh my goodness. But this was key. 2 outs, a fucking nice little fly ball there just fucking plops right down to the fucking ground. And CT3 from second base all the way home scores. And you just have to brush your hands off, baby. Oh my gosh, that was awesome. Fucking Corey Seager is having an unbelievable postseason. And I love it for this guy because, obviously you had the Tommy John surgery to put you out of commission for a good year. That's why the Dodgers had to fucking bring in Manny goddamn Machado. And, come back the next season, wasn't 100% himself really in terms of physicality, in terms of, his, Corey Seager self. But man, this postseason, year 2020, Mr. Corey Seager doing it big. Top of the 8th inning, score 7-6 in favor of the Dodgers. Still 2 outs with a runner on first base. And man, oh man, you begin to wonder how many Dodgers fans are watching this World Series at the edge of their seats, hoping good things happens, hoping that this fucking drought finally ends, man. I mean, I've never seen my team ever win the World Series. Ever. I mean, I've at least seen them go to the World Series 3 times in my lifetime, which obviously that fucking 29-year gap is massive. So I know there's a lot of fans out there, Dodgers fans, who haven't been able to witness that shit. But dude, I gotta tell you right now, man, Dodgers being in the World Series, it's absolute insanity. Obviously, with the context of how this year has been going about, Kung Flu, every goddamn sports league shutting down, travel restrictions all over the world. I mean, it's kind of miraculous that they even put on a fucking 60-game season with the level of incompetence that's, overlooked over there in the MLB. Hey, which, granted, I mean, they at times have a couple of smarter decisions, which, listen, man, 16 teams, I don't think it's going to stay a while. Although I do like the idea of designated hitters for the National League. Obviously, I say that selfishly because a guy like Justin Turner, who is 36, becoming a free agent, maybe not have the won't have the defensive sauce as much, in his later years. So hoping he re-ups, re-signs, and that DH role can play massively down the line. But that's just one example, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot of national teams out there, National League teams out there who would like to buy into that. But that's just me assuming that shit. Could be totally off. Just like how a lot of these motherfucking TV shows think that you're actually gonna watch their gimmicky bullcrap. Like, I want to know if you're a goddamn singer by the way you look. Like, isn't that a little presumptuous? that sounds like a really shitty beauty contest, but without any real fucking point to it. But you know how it goes. Although I also know how it goes when Justin Turner just swings at a complete no contact ball there. But hey, leading 7-6, I'm a happy camper right now. But I can really do without all the mainstream commercial crap. And so the mute button, my friends, is one of the most greatest fucking thing you can have for, oh my God, another goddamn hit for Justin Turner, my God. And Corey Seager is at third. Thank you, Curtis. Thank you. Run on first and third. Little corner play there. Corner, titties. But I have to mute this shit, man. Obviously, for recording purposes, I don't want to get fucking copyright restriction and all that shit. And, MLB come down on me the way the fucking 30 owners come down all over Rob Manfred's fucking nasty ass face. But here's the thing, man. I like me some baseball. I like me some, good old, 9-inning action of just ebbs and flows and momentum shifts. But the mute button, I'm telling you, man, it's not just for the goddamn commercials. To be quite frank, it really has to do with the commentating. Good Lord. Joe Buck, John Smoltz, dude, you guys are ass. I understand John Smoltz has some decent moments of, he's pretty insightful with this shit in baseball. But oftentimes it's more like, can you just shut the fuck up and, button up on the fucking emotions, bitch. And Joe Buck is just a monotonous asset, and we all know that. And we've had to listen to it for years, and boy, oh boy, Max Muncy already on an 0-2 count with this prime opportunity handed to him, and it would be a real shame if you can't get Corey to home base here to get the score up to 8-6. Where, again, they pan to Pedro Baez each and every fucking time. I want to scream at the goddamn TV. And okay, yep, innings over. God damn it. Of course. Max Muncy just wasted that opportunity, unfortunately. But what the fuck can you really do? Yeah? What the fuck can you really do? You know what I can do? Hope the bottom of the 8th inning, the Dodgers kind of buckle down with Kolarek and finish up the goddamn game, please. Just finish up the goddamn game. Is that too much to ask, motherfuckers? Yeah? Is that too much to ask? It probably is. Probably is. But, you know, there's a part of me that is obviously watching this Dodgers game thinking win, 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 win. And, despite that, there's another part of me that's saying, dude, 3 World Series in 4 years. I mean, we haven't been here in 29 years, and now you're giving us 3 and 4 years. How incredible is that? And one of them, we were just 1 game away if it wasn't for a certain group of fucking cheaters. It's a blessing, man. And, you have to kind of live in that balance of understanding where you're coming from, but also understanding the present moment and the present expectations that you have, especially within this Dodgers team, man. But I mean, of course, you can apply that to all sorts of life, right? Finding that balance. What you need to do, what you want to do. I mean, just kind of finding that right balance. And oftentimes it's hard. And especially when it comes to things like politics, because compromise, subtlety, nuance, balance, none of that shit is an easy concept over there for politicians. And certainly, if it's a difficult concept for politicians, it's a very difficult concept for casual liberals. And good Lord, these TDS-stricken retards. And it's kind of a beautiful thing, the way the social media universe has reacted to the presidential debate. And a lot of the opinions that you read, mostly on places like Twitter, it's always the negative approach to how Trump is doing things, like, oh, he's a racist guy, I can't believe he did that, yeah. But it's like, well, can you really prove that though? Like, I mean, it's the same fucking narrative we've been hearing for 4 fucking years. All you fucking clowns are doing on social media is just regurgitating the same goddamn thing. And if somebody calls you out on your bullshit, all you say is conspiracy theory. Like, well, then what the fuck is the point of having any sort of conversation with you then? Unreal. But because the election is what we're on the 7th, October 24th, about a week. Oh my God, we're really a week away. About 10 days away from the election, so. Yeah, I get why liberals are freaking out. I understand why everyone is just going off the fucking haywire right now, mainly because it's just a lot of fear of the unknown. And, I would just attribute that to just TDS just being really stupid. I mean, guys, after a while, when you hear the same fucking thing over and over again for 4 years, it's like, well, maybe that's not the fucking shit. Maybe that's not the goddamn thing that is really true with reality. Sometimes it's just narrative, man. You gotta be able to read narratives. You have to be able to look and see what the deal actually is. And even a dumbass like me can look into that shit. It's not hard. But, just be smart about it. And I wish Kolarek is being a little bit smarter with his pitches, but 2 balls already here with G-Man Choi at the plate. And we only have about a couple of minutes here before I'm going to go ahead and end the episode. I'm hoping we could get the 3 outs here in these couple of minutes, but I don't know. Kolarek is having a bit of a difficult time locating his pitches, and already 3 balls with G-Man Choi with his glistening, beautiful eyes trying to fuck up Kolarek, which I hope not, because G-Man Choi's already fucking walked. I say G-Man Choi, but we all know it's Chejiman. But as much as I love, good chunky old Korean boys who are athletic as fuck, who is also going to take another fucking walk because 4 goddamn balls, I like our own chubby boys, man. Although Brudzar Gratterall, I don't know if he's chubby. I think he's more juicy and buff. I don't know. That's just me. But I could respect G-Man Choi, but my boy Brudzar Gratterall, that's the way it goes. But this fucking hit by Corey Seager to put the Dodgers back up 7-6 is really incredible. The way the ball just plopped down, and this is going to be a huge test this inning for the Dodgers, and hopefully Kolarek can rack up a double play here with Austin Meadows at plate. at bat. And listen, man, I'm not going to lie to you. I am not going to pretend that I'm a fucking expert at baseball. I know my faux pas are pretty apparent when it comes to talking about certain technical things and more specific things, but bear with me, man. I'm a fucking fan of the Dodgers, been a fan of the Dodgers for 22 fucking years. Might have been a filthy casual. Of course, when you're a kid, you don't really, for me at least, I didn't really memorize anything and shit, but and Kolarek with a little fly out right into motherfucking CT3, and G-Man Choi has to bounce back over to first base. And yeah, I mean, it's only really over the last 2 years that I've been really trying to focus up on baseball and really trying to learn more about it, and I'm just appreciating it more and more. And who knows, by the time, this time next year, I might be fucking talking up all these goddamn advanced stats. Hopefully that does happen. But boy, man, it's pretty fucking nice to just have the Dodgers in 3 World Series in 4 years. And hopefully they can take an advantage of this with the 1 out at the bottom of the 8th inning. And if we can somehow get a double play here and potentially grab a win to head into Game 5, being up 3-1, Kirsch Day on Sunday. It's a great time. Hopefully it is a great time, man. Because that's going to be all within my dreams until it becomes reality. Because job's not finished, boys and girls. Job's not finished. Until the job is finished, it's still a dream. Thunder only happens when it's raining. You know what? I love that Mexican dude who's just super chill about his business, but every goddamn copycat and every mainstream asshole who tries to do that shit, can you fuck off already? This is why TikTok sucks. Gonna do that shit on Instagram, motherfucker? Is that too hard? But no, shout out to the Mexican dude because he is also a diehard Lakers and Dodgers fan, and Kolarek gets a strikeout to make it 2 outs for the Dodgers, and hopefully, boys and girls, the Dodgers can wrap it up because ultimately, we live and die with baseball in Dodgers Nation, man. We do. So, next episode, we're going to go ahead and have some fun shit on Sunday. Football Sunday, kids. So, it's going to be a good time, and hopefully the Dodgers can win today and then win tomorrow. We'll see, but it's still a dream. Still a dream. All right, motherfuckers. I appreciate you dropping by this episode. Follow me at the Sky Lounge on SoundCloud, iTunes, and Google Podcasts. Also, check out the Sky Lounge on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Until next time, kids, fuck off. Let's go Dodgers.